Crete.
What do you like about the after-school program?
It's fun.
There are countless stories of children whose lives have been touched by Crete United Methodist Church's before and after school programs. Founded in 2001, they now reach 95 kids at 3 elementary schools, a middle school, and 1 high school. We welcome Kathy Carter-Young, the program's director. We also welcome Sojourner Whitley, one of the counselors at the programs. And we welcome Ty Morgan, Sojourner's son. He's a 3rd grader and a participant in the program. Why did the church start this program? What was the need?
It was a small program that had been run by the Park District, and we found that it had to keep moving. It was in a school, and so it had to keep moving from classroom to classroom. And I was friends with some of the Park District employees, and so the church had always felt like it would be great to have an after-school program because we're so close to one of the elementary schools. So we approached the Park District and said, you know, would you be interested in housing it, you know, in our facility?
Wonderful. And Sojourner, tell us about your role.
I'm a counselor. I've been there roughly 2 years. I was previously let go from my job, and my son really wanted to continue the program, so I kind of just oversee children, you know, help with activities, just kind of just being in children's lives, really, and just make sure that they have a safe environment to be in.
Ty, did you help your mom get that job?
Yes.
How did you do that? What did you say to her?
I said, you just need to keep working, do your best. Try to put all the effort that you have and put it into your job. And then just don't fake.
Right. So what was it that you liked about the program so much that you had to drop out for a while? Is that right?
Right.
Right. So what was it that you liked about it so much that you wanted to go back?
I like, well, that we go to Cone Cottage every year.
What's that?
And Cone Cottage is like in Crete. There's like, we get ice creams, but they're like, we get small because there's a lot of kids that come. And my second reason is because we play dodgeball, my favorite sport, and we also go to my old school, Crete Elementary. Crete Elementary is like, we go to the gym and the park. But the most like at the park is playing football. That's the reason I mostly thought about it, and I wanted to see my old friends and the people who worked there.
So it was important. So it was important for you to get back into that program. So you helped your mom get a job there, huh? Right. Was he a little salesman there, Sojourner?
Yes, he actually negotiated with Miss Kathy. I would have to drop him off at school every day, and I had to walk him. I had to park in front of the church so he can walk with them. And then one day he finally negotiated if she can just get, you know, if she can just get a job or something, you know, I can come back. So Miss Kathy approached me one day about letting him come at least once a week. And then maybe a few months later, I believe it was, she came in and, hey, are you working again? I'm like, no, why, you have a job for me? Jokingly. And then I think I started that Monday. It was like a Friday, and I started back that Monday.
So it sounds like something that would happen at a Methodist church.
Yes, yes, indeed.
So the program sounds big. You've got a number of schools involved, students from a number of schools. Can you tell us a bit about how the program has grown, Kathy?
You know, by word of mouth, I think the children have had a good time there. We call it unstructured chaos. I mean, but it really does have a rhythm to it. The kids have been told basically all day what they have to do in school. So when they get back to the program in the afternoon, besides having snack at a particular point in time, they basically get to say where they're going to go, you know, and we have different areas with different activities going, and so the kids are able to make their choices and kind of roam freely within those areas. And I just think that, you know, like Ty, we've got a lot of kids that are just only children or raised as only children. They might have older siblings. So for them, it's their extended family. You know, it gives them a chance to have socialization. You know, and they do play their games together, and some kids are just all about the crafts that we do every day. So it's just a lot of good downtime. I mean, we also do homework there, so it's not all just, you know, Disneyland, but we do actually have a homework room, and we have tutors in the school district that do come to the church and actually tutor the children there. So, you know, we put on plays, we put on Christmas musicals. You know, it's just a lot of fun. If it wasn't fun, I wouldn't be there. You know, I mean, I've got to have fun too. You know, so it's like an extended family. It's a good and healing experience. It's a very healing experience for some kids. How healing? Well, we have ministered to children who one parent committed suicide. They have been children of an abandoned parent. Children that have lost a parent to illness, you know, so I mean, it's just life. Life happens, you know, and life happens to children. And I think we've been able to minister to them. I know we have been able to minister to them. So as far as having an actual structured Christian curriculum, it's not that way, but I will tell you that program is bathed in prayer. So Jenner will tell you, I mean, every day, every moment, we're praying all the time, you know, to just you know, show the love of Christ and minister to the kids, help them become the best person that God ever envisioned them to become.
So Jenner, tell us about some of the other kids that are there, some of the students.
We have a wide range of variety of children. We have a few children that are special needs. You know, we have teenagers, we have, you know, kindergartners, we have, you know, the group is so wide that, and you have to kind of go to each level. You have to kind of know what page each child is on. Some, you know, the teenagers, you know, they're at that age where you really kind of have to be like a listener, somewhat. The smaller children, you really have to be like, you know, a guide, or, you know, you really have to show, good citizenship, just good things, because, you know, the children are watching your every moves. You know, and you have kids sometimes that just want to talk. They'll tell you some things, some personal things, but, you know, we're just here sometimes as listening, or just, you know, guiding, just giving them guidance, period. Like I said, it's a comfortable feeling, so they're comfortable. None of the kids want to leave. Every day, so you have some kids that are crying, leaving, upset, mad, and every day. This was one of them.
Right, right. Okay. Well, thank you all so much. Thank you, Kathy, Sojourner, and Ty, for sharing your stories with us. Welcome. I'm Jan Ingmeyer for Different Drummers and the Greater Chicago Broadcast Ministries. Keep the faith.